Namaste everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Devagashala. In this video I am going to teach you the middle splits and will be going with very advanced asana practice, and those are the advanced practitioner and especially my regular students. And if you are from the 7:30 am, 9 am and the evening batches, you kindly practice these asana practices for better improvement and for better flexibility. And in this video I will be covering different variations of the middle splits. Okay, so kindly practice and you please try to follow the alignment and the geometry of the asana when you are practicing, and don't give up when you are practicing these asanas. Let's get started and you keep smiling throughout the asanas. So initially we'll go with the warm-up. Let's start with the 2-minute spot ending for the better warming of your body, which will help you in doing the asanas. You're a little faster. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Inhale and exhale. Now you come in front of the mat. Inhale Utkatasana, exhale Padasthasana, jump back Chaturanga Dandasana and come back. Okay, 2, inhale, exhale, jump back and come back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Keep walking on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Keep your both the hands on the waist, neck up and down. Inhale, look up, exhale down. 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale up, exhale down. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front half neck rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back half neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep your both the hands on the shoulder rotation. 1, 2, bring your both elbows together. 3, take distance between both the legs. 4, 5, 6, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full hand rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You keep your hands in front of the chest, body twisting. Each exhale twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Now alternate side bending 1, 2, 3, 4. Each exhale you go down 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale down 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down and hold and stay there. Look up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interlock your both the hands. Extend the hands sideways 1. You keep pressing the wrist forward. Do the hip contraction 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale slowly, come up. Exhale, bend sideways 1, 2. Open up the chest 3, 4, 5. Interlock your both the hands 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, slowly come back and relax. Now keep your both hands behind the neck. Interlock your both the hands. Now from here, you try to open up the chest more. You lift the sternum up, open up your upper back, go more back. Exhale, you bend forward. Inhale, open up the chest, lift the sternum higher. Exhale down. Inhale, open up the chest, bend back slightly. Exhale down. Now little swing over there here 1. Well and 2, 3. Lengthen your spine 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Now from the same position, you fix both the palms on the ground. You try to push your lower abdomen down. Now try to make an arch in the back. You look up to the ceiling and stay there 1. Do a little anterior pyramidal here. You keep pressing the foot firmly into the ground. Okay. You can keep your fingertips. Try to rotate the glutes here. You look up to the ceiling and stay there. And you always remember, अभी हम जितना भी आसन करेंगे, whatever the asanas we are doing, as especially this is the middle split, so you have to go with the anterior pyramidal completely when you are opening the split here. So try to push abdomen down, make an arch in the back. You keep pressing your both the knees here. You look front and hold 5. Well in 4. Well in 3. Great 2. 1. Now hands side to side, alternate totals. Body crossing. Each exhale twist, you look up while twisting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Now fix your both the palm firmly into the ground. Again you make the same arch in the back. Now we'll go with the side sit-ups. Both the sides set 1. 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You keep smiling. 12, 13, 14. You please follow breathing pattern. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. One side hold. You keep pressing the knee maximum wider. Raise up both the hands up. You look front and stay there. 1. You try to lift your extended leg toe up. 2. Well in 3. 4. Open up the chest more. Push your abdomen forward. Lift the chest more higher. 6. Well in 7. 8. Now roll this left hand around the shin. Interlock your both the hands. You lift the sternum up. Exhale, you go down. Try to bring the chin to the ground and stay there. 1. Well in 2. You look front. 3. Well in 4. 5. Well in 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale, slowly come back. Exhale, you go to the other side. Raise up both hands up. You keep pressing the knee out. You lift the sternum up and stay there. 1, come on. Well and 2. Here 3. Well and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. You lean forward. Now try to roll this hand around the shin. Interlock your both the hands. You lift the chest up. You look up. Further exhale. You go down. Try to bring the chin to the ground and stay there. 1. You look front. Do a little pelvic tilt here. Well and 2. Well and 3. You keep engaging your both the quadriceps. Engage your hamstrings too. 6. Well and 7. You further go down. 8, 9, and 10. Inhale. Slowly come back. You sit down. Do butterfly. Relax the legs completely. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Now you hold the legs with your both the hands. Inhale, you lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, you go down, keep your both elbows on the knee. You keep pressing the leg down. You try to bring the chin forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down, and simply stay there. 1. You look front. Well and 2. Well and 3. Here 4. Well and 5. Go more down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and slowly come back. Now open the split as much as you can. You simply go to a kind of, you have to enter into the Upavishta Konasana. You fix your both the palms firmly into the ground. Inhale, you lift the sternum up, look up. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, come up. Or if you are able to slide forward, you slide forward, exhale. Inhale, come back. Okay. Start. 1, and come back. Push your lower abdomen forward. Do a little anterior pelvic tilt here. Okay. Well and 2. You push your abdomen in front. Make an arch in the back like this. 3, and come up. 4, and come up. Lift both the toes up. 6, and come up. 7, down and hold and stay there. 1. You keep looking front here. 2, well and 3. Here 4, 5, well and 6, 7, 8. You lean forward and slowly you bring your both the legs back for Bhujangasana. Otherwise simply you can come out and you can go to the Bhujangasana position. Now you take some distance between both the legs here. You fix your both the palm firmly into the ground. Rotate the shoulder. You lift the sternum up. Inhale, you slowly bend back. Exhale, down. 2, down. 3, 4. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. 4, 5. Open up the chest more. And down. 6. Bend back and simply stay there. 1, come on. Open up the chest more. Well and 2. 3, 4, 5. Well and 6. Rotate the shoulders back. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Balasana. Knees apart. Extend your both the hands forward. You lengthen the spine and simply stay here. 5. Well and 4. 3, 1 and 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now please stand up here. Now we'll go with the Surya Namaskara. You come in front of the mat. 1, Namaskara, inhale and exhale. 2, inhale both the hands up. Now slowly bend back. 3, lengthen the spine, exhale, bend forward. You try to bring the chin to the shin. 4, bring your one leg back. Ashva Sanchalanasana, look front. 5, Falakasana, shift the weight on the hands. Drop a knee. 6, drop knee, chest and chin. Ashtanga Namaskara. Sapta, inhale. Bhujangasana, lift the sternum up. Ashta, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, you keep pressing your both foot firmly into the ground. Nava, you bring your one leg front. Dasha, Padahastasana. Ekadasha, inhale. You raise your both hands, bend back. Dvadasha, Namaskar Sati. Now we'll go with the second set. 1 Namaskar. We'll do little more at once, okay? 2, inhale, both the hands up. Now slowly bend back. 3, exhale, bend forward. 4, bring your one leg back. Raise your both the hands up. You slightly bend back. 5, Falakasana. 6, drop knee, chest and chin. 7, Bhujangasana. 8, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 9, bring your one leg front. 10, you have to raise your both the hands up here. 10, Padahastasana. 11, lengthen the spine. Inhale, you bend back. And 12, Namaskar. We'll go with the final set. Now instead of doing Ashwa Sanchalanasana, if you're able to do Hanumanasana, you can go with Hanumanasana, okay? 1 Namaskara. 2, inhale, both the hands up, bend back. 3, exhale, bend forward. 4, bring your one leg back. Now extend the leg front if you can. If you're doing this much, is also okay. Just stay very well. If you're able to go more down, but don't try to sit your body to one side. You try to keep your back leg and the front leg in the same line. You sit comfortably. Change. Go to Falakasana. Drop knees, chest and chin. 7, Bhujangasana. 8, raise your waist. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 9, you bring your one leg front. Now simply go to Hanumanasana. Open the split as much as you can. 10, Padahastasana. 11, lengthen the spine. Inhale, you raise your both hands up. You slowly bend back. And 12, Namaskar Sati. Now you take this for 30 seconds. And as today we'll be going with the middle splits. Bring 2 chairs. Bring pillows, bring breaks, ankle weights and belt. We'll start the class in 30 seconds. You please come fast. Yeah, you please come fast now. Now we'll go with little different variations. Okay, now you please take 2 chairs now. Now you take 2 chairs. You keep your chair exactly on the mat, otherwise chance of getting sleep. So एक chair आप wall पे रख दो, wall के पास रखो, and other chair you have to keep exactly nearer. Okay. Now simply you stand on the top of the chair here. You stand on the top of the chair. Now simply join your both hands in Namaskar. Or it is better we'll do one thing. You take the same 2 chairs. That's fine. Now you keep your both foot out. Okay, make sure that your both the legs remain the same. Now join your both hands in Namaskar. You deep inhale. Exhale, you go down. You try to bring your back leg quadricep in a same line. And try to bring your both hamstring completely into the ground. And inhale, slowly come out. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, come up. Hope you're doing. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, you go down. Simply you stay there. You try to bring your both the knees and the glute in the same line. 2. No compromise. Well done. 3. You keep engaging the core. Simply go to Mula Bandha. Well done. 5. Well done. 6. 7. 8. 9. Inhale. Slowly come back. See, one thing you have to remember when you're doing the middle split based asana practices, and already we have discussed. So when you're going with the middle split based asanas, make sure that you can go with the 2 bandhas. One you can apply Uddiyana Bandh, another thing you can go with the Mula Bandha. Okay, simply you have to engage your glutes, you have to engage your pelvic floor muscles, because this engaging your glutes and the pelvic floor muscles will play an important role when you're doing the asana practices. Okay, and the second thing, you keep engaging the core as well. Simply you can go with the Uddiyana Bandh, that will help you in relieving the back pain, because generally हम आसन करते वक्त chance of getting the pain in the back as well as will do more arch in the back. So to neutralize it, you have to go with the Mula Bandha. Simply you have to go with the moderate contraction of your abdominal muscles. And the other thing, as we are going with the middle split, the more effect will be on your hamstrings. So if you want to prevent your hamstring, you simply go with the engagement of the quadriceps. So if you are going with the engagement of the quadriceps, it will prevent your hamstring very easily. And you keep engaging the glute when you are holding the asana. Okay. And the rest of the thing will be the same. You please try to follow the alignment and follow the geometry of the asana when you are holding. Clear? Now, as we have done with the repetition Utkata Kalyasana, now you take the same 2 chairs. Now you stand on the top of the chair here. Now try to keep your both the foot out. Make sure that your chair must be on the mat. If it is on the floor, then it will slide. So please be careful. Now you simply go to Utkata Kalyasana on the top of the chair. Now you try to join your both hands in Namaskara. Okay. You keep pressing the knees maximum wider. You lengthen the spine. You deep inhale. You simply and exhale. Stay here. 1. Now simply you have to go with engagement. 3. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. Well done. 4. Well done. 5. Push your abdomen forward little. 6. Knees are wider. 7. 8. Now place your both the hands on the knees. You keep pressing the knees maximum out. You lean forward. Okay. At the same time, you keep pressing the glutes slightly down to open up your hip joint very easily. So that will support when you're doing the asana. You keep pressing the waist down and stay there. 1 command. You look front. Do little anterior parietal here. 2. Well done. 3. Here 4. Well done. 5. Now simply interlock your both the hands. You try to extend your both hands forward. Okay, your fingers are facing front. You keep looking front. Rotate the glutes. So you keep pressing the waist down and stay there. 2. Well done. 3. Here 4. Well done. 5. Hope you are doing. 6. Don't give up. 7. You can do it. 8. You keep smiling. 9. You further go down. 10. You try to hold the legs of the chair, or you can hold this bar. You further go down. You try to bring the elbow down. You keep looking front here. Okay. At the same time, you keep pressing the waist down and stay there. 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. Well and 4. Here 5. Well and 6. 7. 8. 9. Hold the chair at the same. You try to keep your both the knees straight and simply you stay there. You relax the quadriceps, relax the legs completely. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Here 2. Again go to the same position. You further go down. You try to hold the legs of the chair. You deep inhale. Exhale, you go down. You try to look in heading here. And simply you stay there. 1, come on. Be careful. 2. Well and 3. Well and 4. Here 5. Engage your both the quadriceps. 6. 7. 8. Now you go with a small movement of the hip joint here. Side to side. 1. Very slowly. Be careful. 2. If you want to hold the chair, you can hold the chair. 3. Or if you want to fix your palm, you can fix your palm. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Slowly, you try to keep your both the knees straight. You lengthen the spine here. You fix the foot firmly under the ground. Rotate the glutes completely. You try to make an arch in the back. You look front and stay there. 5. Well and 4. Well and 3. Great. 2. 1. And very slowly come back. Nice. You please sit down and do butterfly. Hope you are doing amazing. 5. You keep your both elbows on the chair. You look front. Well and 4. Well and 3. You relax the legs too. Now you keep your both the legs in front. Now slowly you go with the leg twisting here. 1. For the better relaxation. 2. 3. 4. Just bring your only one leg. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And slowly relax. Keep your both the legs straight. Relax the legs. 4. Well and 3. Here 2. 1. And slowly relax. Now we are done with this. Now we will go with the next now. Now you stand up again. Now you try to keep your one leg exactly in between the both the chair, in between the legs of the chair here. Now extend this chair a little sideways. Now try to keep your foot exactly to the side. Okay. If it is sliding, you please go with the wall. No problem. Clear? Now you extend your hand sideways here, or you can keep a leg on the top. You try to keep your body in the center. Make sure your both the glutes remain same. You deep inhale. Exhale, you go down. You try to bring this leg exactly in the 90. Inhale, slowly come back. Exhale, you go down. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, come up. Okay. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come back. Exhale, you go down and stay there. Don't tilt the body to one side. Keep your body in the center. You fix the foot firmly into the ground. 1. You keep smiling. 2. You look towards your extended hand. 3. You keep a leg in the 94. Well and 5. Here 6. 7. 8. 9. You further exhale, you go down. Where you have to keep your one palm on the chair, other palm the other chair, or you can hold the foot as well here. You further go down, making an arch, you keep looking front, and simply you stay there. 1. Rotate the glutes here. You keep pressing the foot completely. 3. Well and 4. here 5, well in 6, 7, 8. You please be careful when you're doing the asana. 9. You fix the chair on the mat. Okay. 10. You fix your both the palms firmly here. Last 10. Now if you want to lift this toe up, you can lift this toe up. You try to keep your one elbow on the ground, another hand on the ankle. You keep pressing it back and fix the other palm firmly under the ground. You look front and stay there. 10. Well and 9. You keep engaging here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly relax. You slowly come out of the asana. Please be careful when you're doing on the chair. Otherwise, better you can keep the chair to the wall and you can do directly, no problem. Okay. 5. Well in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll go with another leg now. Now you stand exactly with the edge. Extend the one leg sideways. You try to keep this foot to the edge of the chair. Okay. Now extend your both hands sideways here. You deep inhale. Other leg exactly in between both the legs of the chair. You deep inhale. Exhale, you go down. Try to bring the leg in the 90 degree. Inhale, slowly come back. Okay. Exhale down. Inhale, come up. While in 3, and come back. 4, and come back. 5, and come back. 6, down and hold and stay there. 1. Body in the center. While in 2. Here 3. You keep engaging the core. Engage your pelvic floor muscles and engage your both hamstrings too. And the quadriceps. 7. Well in 8. 9. Further exhale, you go down. You keep your one hand on the chair, another hand in the other chair. Now keep pressing the waist down. You keep looking front. And simply you stay there. 1 command. Well in 2. Well in 3. Further go down. 4. Well in 5. You fix the palm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You place your both the palms on the ground here. 1. You try to lift the extended leg toe if you can. 2. You keep pressing this knee wider. 4. Now keep your one elbow on the ground, another hand on the ankle. You keep pressing the knee. 1 command. You look front. 2. Well in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale, slowly come back and relax. You please sit down on the ground and do butterfly. You feel deeper stretch in the hamstring, so please try to follow in meditation. Definitely you can do it. Hope you're doing amazing. 10. Relax the legs. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now go with the leg twisting for the better relaxation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and slowly relax. You simply sit in Vajrasana and simply stay here for some time. 10, 9, you go with a small movement here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Great. Now we'll go with the next now. Now you take 2 breaks now. Okay. Now you take 2 breaks. Now you keep your both the bricks in the same lane here. Or if you want to use 4 bricks, you can also use 4 bricks if you want. If not, you can go with the 2 bricks here. You simply stand on the knee. Do little anterior pillar here. Now extend your both knees sideways and try to keep your both knees on the brick here. Okay. You lean forward, bring the knee, your wrist and other knee in the same line. You try to bring your both the legs wider here, exactly the 90. Your ankle and the knee in the same line. Knee, both the glutes and other in the same line. Okay. Now keep your both elbows on the ground. Now you try to engage the core. You look front and stay there. 1. Don't try to make more arch in the back. Don't go too much forward and don't go too much back. You have to stay in the center. 2. Well and 3. You keep engaging the core. You have to feel that your hips are opening. Well and 5. Bring your awareness towards the inner thighs. 6. Well and 7. 8. 9. 10. You go with a small movement here, front and back. Hold the legs of the chair. You move front slightly and then back. 1 front and back movement. You keep engaging the core. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And stay there. Now from here, extend your both the hands on the top. Place your both the hands on the top of the chair. You engage the core and stay there. 1 command. Well and 2. Well and 3. You feel the deeper stretch. 4. Well and 5. Here 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. If you can, very slowly try to make an arch in the back. You try to touch your abdomen down. You look up here for little reverse stretch 2 as well. 10. You feel the deeper stretch. 9. 8. Well and 7. 6. 5. Well and 4. 3. 2. Very slowly come back. Inhale. Now sitting Vajrasana. Just relax here. 5. Give a small movement. 4. Well and 3. 2. 1. And slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next here now. Now you take the chair. Okay. Otherwise, better we'll go with the breaks. Now you take the break here. You take 2 breaks. Okay. You keep your both the breaks one upon other. You simply stand on the knee and extend the leg sideways here. Now you raise your both the hands up, lengthen the spine. You try to keep your both the glutes in the same line. Okay. Exhale, you go down. You try to bring your waist more down. You keep looking front here. And inhale, slowly come up. Clear? Exhale, you go down. Keeping your both the glutes in the same line. You keep pressing the waist down. Inhale, slowly come up. 3. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, come back. 5. Exhale, you go down. Inhale, come back. You please try to follow the alignment of the asana. Your heel and the knee in the same line. 6. Go more down. Inhale, come back. 7. Down and hold and stay there. You can keep your hand on the chair if you want. You raise your one hand up. 2. You keep pressing the palm on the chair and keep pressing the waist down. You use your complete body weight to bring your quadriceps, try to bring your both the hamstrings to the ground here. Inner thighs and the hamstring and the glutes completely. 10. Engage the core. 9. Well done. 8. Well done. 7 here. well in 6, 5, well in 4, 3, now slowly 2, you fix your palm on the ground. Okay, now very slowly from here, you try to extend the leg sideways. Make sure the position of the knee, your both the glute in the same line. You try to bring your both the glute in the same line here. You very slowly go down. Try to keep your both elbows on the ground and simply you stay there. 1. You look front. Well in 2. Well in 3. Here 4. You feel the deeper stretch. 5. Well in 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now try to extend your both hands forward for the deeper stretch. 1. Well in 2. Engage the core. 3. 4. West down. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Slowly come back. Inhale and exhale. Great. You sit in Vajrasana. Relax the legs here. 5. Well in 4. Now take the same 2 breaks. Now we'll go the other side now. You simply stand on the knee here. You take support of the chair if you want. Extend the legs sideways. Okay. Raise your both the hands up. Or else you can keep your hand on the chair. Exhale, you go down. Try to bring the waist down. You keep looking front. Inhale, slowly come up. Well in 2. If you are finding difficulty with the 2 breaks, you can go with the 1 break. No problem. And slowly come up. Well in 3. And come back. 4. And come back. Well in 5. And back. 6. Body the center. And back. 7. You go down and hold here. 1. You try to bring your waist more down. 2. Well in 3. Here 4. 5. Well in 6. 7. Raise your hands up. 8. 9. Now slowly place your both the hands on the ground. Now very slowly try to extend the legs sideways. Bringing your both the glute in the same line. You try to keep a knee, your both the glutes and extended leg in the same line. You keep your both elbows on the ground and stay there. 1. Well in 2. Well in 3. 4. 5. Well in 6. Well in 7. 8. 9. 10. Extend your both hands forward. 1. Well in 2. 3. 4. 5. Well in 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Slowly come back. You please sit down comfortably and do butterfly. 10 here. 9. Well in 8. 7. 6. 5. Now go with the little leg twisting. You keep your both the legs front. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And slowly relax. Great. Now we'll go with the next now. Now you take the same brick. Hope your hips are a little open, right? You take the support of the chair initially and you keep your one brick here. Okay. Now simply you stand here and try to keep your knee on the chair here. Okay. You keep your knee on the chair. Extend the legs sideways. Now raise your both the hands up. You lengthen the spine. Exhale, you go down. You simply hold initially one. You keep looking front. While in two, push your wrist forward. While in three. Great four. Well in five. Six. Well in seven. Eight. You fix your both the palm firmly into the ground and very slowly extend the leg here. Now you try to keep your extended leg on the brick, where you have to keep your knee on the edge of the chair here and try to keep your head on the brick here, exactly in the center of the brick. Body center mein rakho exactly. You rotate the glutes here and stay there one. If you are able to keep your elbow, you can keep your elbow. Two. Well in three. Here four. Five. Well in six. Seven. And eight. You slowly come back. You twist the body slightly here. Now keep your elbow beside of the leg here. Okay. You raise your hand up. You look up and stay. If you can, you further go down. Hold the foot. Allow your spine to twist more. You look up. If you can, you try to extend the hand here more. You try to bring the head. You look up to the ceiling and stay there. One. Well in two. You keep contracting here. Three. Well in four. Well in five. Here six. Seven. 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, you slowly come back. Great. Now we'll go with the next. You take the same brick here. Now we'll go with another side. You take the chair. You keep your chair exactly on the mat. So it can't sleep. Now simply you stand on the knee here. Extend the legs sideways. Keep your knee, your both the glutes, and extended leg in the same line. You further go down, raise your both the hands up. One. Well in two. Here three. Four. Well in five. Well in six. Seven. 8. 9. And 10. Further go down. Now you take the brick here. Now extend the leg sideways. You further go down. You try to keep your both the palms on the ground. If you are able to keep your elbow, you can keep your elbow. You look front and stay there. One. Well in two. Well in three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. You twist your body slightly here. Now, very slowly exhale, you bend sideways, you can keep your elbow, or else you can extend here. Bend sideways, hold the foot, you look up and stay there. One. You try to touch your shoulder to the knee. Well in 2. 3. 4. 5. Well in 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Slowly come back, inhale and exhale. You please sit down, do butterfly here. Just 5. Just relax the legs. Well in 4. Well in 3. Well in 2. 1. And slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next now. Now you please take 2 ankle weights. Okay. Now you wear the ankle weights and you take the belt as well. If you don't have ankle weight, that's fine, no problem. You can do without ankle weight as well, okay? Now you take this belt. If you have this TheraBand, you can use the TheraBand. Now you have to wear this belt in both the legs now, okay? Now if you want to go with the advance, simply you try to use one brick. You keep a brick under the glute. नहीं आपको थोड़ा बेसिक करना है, नहीं आपको थोड़ा डिफिकल्टी हो रही है, तो you don't need to use the brick. You can do directly, no problem. Okay. So here you lay on the back. Now simply you take this belt. You wear this belt behind the neck under the armpit. Okay. You go it near to the wall. You simply try to touch your glute to the wall here. Make sure that your lower body is completely touching to the wall and try to extend the legs here. Okay. Now very slowly try to extend your both the legs sideways. You go more down as much as you can. Now you can hold the belt, you keep pressing the legs down and simply you can stay there. We have to hold it for at least 3 minutes. Your time started. One, two, well in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, hope you're feeling, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, don't give up, 27, you're doing amazing, 28, 29, 30, hope you're doing, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, last 10, 9, 8, 7.5, 7, 6.5, 6, 5.5, 5, 4.4, 4, 3, 2, 1, don't give up, 0, -1, -2, and slowly relax, very slowly bend the legs. Please be careful. Bring your both the legs together in Pavan Muktasana. Pavan Muktasana 10, 9, 8, do butterfly here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and slowly relax. You come out of the asana. You remove the belt and relax. You keep your both the legs straight and shake your legs here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, well in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you take the pillows or the bolster. If you are able to do the split directly, you can do the split directly. If not, if you are finding difficulty, or if you are able to do 90% of the split, you can use the pillow or you can use the bolster or the brick you can use. Okay. Now you keep this bolster to the wall here. Now you try to touch your both the heel to the wall. Make sure the posterior part of the legs are touching to the wall. Okay. Now you keep pressing the knee, engage the core here. You have to do little anterior belted. You keep looking front and stay there. Okay. Now if you are not doing anterior, if you are hunching in the back, then it's very difficult to do this split. So for that you push your abdomen down. You rotate the glute here, make an arch in the back. While making the arch, very slowly slide down and try to keep your both elbows on the ground. You keep looking up and very slowly drop your body here. And you sit comfortably on the pillow. You keep looking front and stay there. You have to hold it for 1 minute. Okay. Or if you are able to open up the split directly, you can open up the split directly here. Now you open up the split directly onto the ground and stay there. 1. Well in 2. Well in 3. Here 4. Well in 5. Well in 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Last 10. Here 9. 8. 7. Those are taking support, you please take support, no problem. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now slowly lean forward here. You go front and very slowly bend the legs and come out of the asana. You sit in Vajrasana. You go with this movement slightly. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And relax. Now you take two bricks now. You can keep your both 2 bricks here and take 2 bricks here. Now if you are finding difficulty with the two bricks, you can go with a single brick. Still if you are finding difficulty in opening the split, then you, in order to take support of the bricks, you directly open the split or you can use the pillows of the bricks. Okay. You follow your limitation. Clear? Now you take the 2 bricks here. You keep your 1 brick here, another brick here. Okay. Now if you want to use the two bricks both the side, you can take two bricks here and you keep these bricks to the wall. Okay. Now we have to go to the same position here. You do it in anterior pillow tilt. Okay. You keep sliding the leg very slowly and try to keep your heel on the brick here. Okay. Keep sliding other leg, and where that leg is, that brick is to the wall. Okay. Now very slowly go down. You try to make an arch. Simply try to keep your both elbows on the ground. Those are, if you are finding difficult, you can also use the balls of downside. If not, nahi kiya to bhi chalega. You try to make an arch in the back very slowly. You keep looking front and stay there. 1. You fix the palm. 2. Well in 3. 4. Well in 5. Well in 6. 7. Engage with both the quadriceps. 8. 9. Well in 10. Last 5. Well in 4. 3. 2. And once very slowly lean forward. Bend the knees and slowly come back. You sit in Vajrasana and stay here. 10. Well in 9. 8. With a small movement. 6. Well in 5. 4. 3. Now simply sit down here. Go with a small twisting for the better relaxation of your hip joint. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly relax. Great. Now you take 4 bricks here. Okay. The same. You take the 4 bricks here. The same. Now you keep your both the bricks sideways. The same. Now we are not going with the 180 degree here. Clear? Now simply we are opening the split here where you need to keep your one leg on the brick here and another leg on these other 2 bricks. Okay. Now simply you keep your leg here. Now from here you lean front. कोशिश करना कि एक ही लाइन में लाने के लिए and you please keep your bricks, both the bricks in the same line. Okay. You try to sit comfortably here. Now we'll be going with the advanced hip opening. You fix your palm here on the ground. You lean forward. We'll be going with the advanced. It's a kind of Upavishta Konasana, but we are not maintaining the alignment here. You try to push the abdomen forward, where you have to go with the anterior pivot. Previously I have shown you. So you have to rotate the glute to try to make an arch in the back. You try to extend your both hands forward as much as you can. You go front. You try to touch your abdomen to the ground. Okay. You keep looking front here and simply you stay there. नहीं आपको difficulty है तो you can keep your elbow on the ground. That's fine. If you can then extend your both hands forward, you try to touch your tummy. You keep looking front and stay there. 1. And those are finding difficulty in doing the asana, you no need to use the brick. Normally you can use 1 brick. So 1 brick everyone can do very easily, right? So you can use 1 brick both the side. If you can use 2 bricks and you extend your both hands forward and stay there. Last 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Extend your both hands sideways, hold both the toes. Last 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 and slowly relax. Now very slowly bring your both the legs down and hug your knees here. Grab a knee to chest. Simply you sit in Andhasana. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, relax the legs, 1, and very slowly relax. Great. Now we'll go with the next now. Well, you take the chair now. You take the chair. Now you keep your chair here. Now see here, the level 1 here, we'll be going with only 10 seconds, okay? Or if you can go with the longer, or otherwise better you can hold this at least for 10 to 15 seconds on the chair, clear? Now you take the chair here. You keep the chair. Now here the level 1 is, you need to keep your leg on the chair, where you have to keep your half of the leg completely on the chair. Okay, now see, you keep your half of the leg on the chair here, okay, and extend the other leg sideways. Now very slowly extend the leg here. See, if you are doing this much is also okay. Okay. 9, if you want to do little advance, then you need to keep your heel on the edge of the chair here. Okay. It's a kind of intermediate as well. You keep your heel on the edge of the chair. You try to make an arch in the back. You will slowly go down and hold wherever you are. If you can further go down, you don't try to sit back here. Okay. You try to shift the weight front. You rotate the glutes. You keep your both elbows on the ground. You try to make an arch in the back. You look front and simply you stay there. If you can, you further go down very slowly and simply you stay there. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and very slowly relax and simply do butterfly. Now the same will go with another leg now. Now take the same chair. You keep your chair here. Okay. Now extend the leg same sideways. You keep your heel on the chair here. You slide the chair slightly. Now extend the other leg sideways. You go down comfortably as much as you can. And try to keep your both elbows on the ground here. And stay there. 1. Well and 2. 3. Do little pelvic tilt. 4. Engage the core. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very slowly sit on the ground and relax. Do butterfly here. Do the leg twisting. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next now. Now we'll go with asana practice now. Now you take the chair. Okay. Now you keep this a little near to the wall here, or otherwise you can keep this here exactly the center. Now you fix your both palms firmly. Okay. Or else if you want to keep your chair like this, you can also keep your chair like this. Clear? You fix your both palms firmly here. You have to stand here. Now extend the one leg sideways. Very slowly. You go down as much as you can. You try to keep your heel here. Now you try to keep your both elbows on the chair. Okay. You keep pressing the waist more down. You keep looking front. You try to open up the split here and stay there. Okay. You keep pressing the waist more. 1. Well and 2. Well and 3. Well and 4. 5. Well and 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from the same, your leg will remain the same position here. Now try to place your both hands on the top of the chair. Okay. Now you try to keep your shoulder here. Okay, you can keep your palm on the wall and hold the leg with the same leg, same hand. Sorry, right leg with the opposite hand. Now if you are finding difficulty, you can use the bed, no problem. Okay. Now try to hold the foot here. You can keep your hand on the top of the chair. Allow your spine to twist more. You look back and stay there. 10. You look back here 2. Well in 3. Well in 4. Be careful 5. Well in 6. Well in 7. You go a little nearer. 8. 9. 10. And slowly relax. Great. Now we'll go with the same with the other leg. You fix your both the palm firmly into the chair again. Now extend the leg sideways here. You try to open as much as you can. Okay, you keep pressing the wrist more. You go a little nearer. Stay 1. Well in 2. Well in 3. Well in 4. Well in 5. Here 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now place your both the hands on the top. You twist here. Now try to hold the foot with the opposite hand. You fix the palm. Allow your spine to twist. You look back. 1, come on. Well in 2. You keep pressing the wrist forward. Well in 3. Well in 4. 5. Well in 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very slowly relax. You simply relax the legs. Shake your legs here 5. Well in 4. Well in 3. 2. 1 and relax. Now we'll be going with the next asana. You take the same chair here. Okay. You turn the chair. Now you keep your leg on the top. You need to keep your thigh here. Now extend the other leg sideways. You go down as much as you can. Now slowly bend sideways here. You fix the palm. Now hold the foot with the opposite hand. Okay. Now try to hold the foot with the opposite hand. You try to lift the leg up. Where you have to keep this leg on the shoulder. You try to keep your head in. You try to open up the chest more. You keep sliding the leg more down. You keep looking up to the ceiling very simply. And simply you stay there. Okay. And stay there 1 command. Rotate. If you are finding difficult, you can use the bell, no problem. Okay, open up the chest completely here. 2. Well in 3. Well in 4. Well in 5. Well in 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Last 5. 4. Well in 3. 2. 1. Now slowly remove this. Now slowly don't hold the leg now. Your leg will remain the same. You look towards your extended hand. Last 5. Open here. 2. Well in 3. Find the balance. 4. Well in 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very slowly relax. Now we'll go with the next now. You turn the chair. Now you keep your leg on the top. Extend the leg sideways. Okay. Now bend sideways here. Try to keep your palm. Now you try to hold the foot here. You try to rotate the shoulder. You try to open up the split. Okay. You keep pressing the leg more. You look up and stay 1. Well in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rotate the shoulder completely. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Extend the leg the same. You raise the hand up, stay there 1. Well in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and very slowly relax. Just shake your legs here 5. Well in 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now you take the same chair here. Okay. Now you simply try to keep your knee on the top of the chair. Now extend the leg sideways. You bend the leg. Now bend sideways. You try to keep your shoulder under the leg here. You fix the palm behind the knee, behind the heel, and very slowly bring this leg front and hold the foot here. You try to rotate the shoulder. You try to lift the leg up and stay there for 10. 1. Well in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very slowly come back. Great. Now change, go to the other side now. You take the same chair here. You simply keep a knee on the chair the same. Extend the leg sideways, you go down. Now try to keep your shoulder under the leg. You fix the palm behind the heel. You shift the weight very slowly sideways. Hold the foot here. You try to rotate the shoulder. Okay. You keep pressing your fist more, look up and stay. Otherwise look front. 1. Well in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very slowly relax. Just shake your legs 5. Well in 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Now you keep your chair aside now. Otherwise we will go the other variation with the chair. You keep your leg here. Okay. You bend your both the knees. Now you try to keep your shoulder under the leg. You fix the palm on the chair. Rotate the glute here. Extend the leg sideways. You fix the palm and try to extend this leg sideways here. Okay. You keep looking front. Extend this leg more. You look front and stay there. 1 command. Or if you are bending the knee, you can bend the knee, no problem. If you can extend the leg sideways and stay there. 2. Well in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now slowly bend the other leg now. Okay, you take the brick here. You try to keep your elbow under the leg. You try to bring the other leg front. You fix your palm firmly under the brick. You try to lift your leg up. You keep looking front and stay 1. Go to the Kaundinyasana. Well in 2. Well in 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Very slowly relax. Now go with the other side now. You take the chair here. You keep the brick to this side. Okay. Now you keep your leg on the top of the chair. You try to keep a hand inside. You fix the palm. Now extend the leg sideways here. You fix the other palm. If you can, extend the side leg sideways and stay there. 1. Well in 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Very slowly now bend the leg here. Okay. You try to keep your elbow under the leg. You fix the palm firmly. You lift this leg up. Extend the leg. You look front and stay 1. Well in 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Very slowly relax. You please sit down. Do butterfly. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Leg twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And you go with the proper relaxation. And thanks for watching. Namaste. And if you're new to this channel, you please subscribe to my channel and please press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Namaste. Hope you're practicing well.